one of the elder graybeards about all this crap. If I can find them, that is. Whoops. Okay, I don't know where this guy is. Why so specific? Anyway, so since we can't find the guy in there, we have to go all the way here to the Skyhaven Temple. Oh, we can just like fast travel right here. Oh, that's cool. I thought I was going to go all the way through the entire thing, from not starting at the temple. What's that? Oh, they've been doing stuff, haven't they? They've been doing stuff. Mara is the goddess of love and compassion. She has the temple in Riften. The speech skill is okay.
I used to dream of it. In the dream I was standing someplace high up. A tower, or a... Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you'll find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll. You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites.
So if we want to go to that college, it's all the way up north. If we're gonna do this, I'm going to get my friend from the bar. Winterhold. Or Whiterun. It was either in Whiterun or Riverwood. I can't remember. You can make But I already have gifts for children, including toys, clothing, and sweets. So, I got my daughter a doll, and I got my son an iron dagger.
You're someone. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Well, not a great deal, no. But I do less business than I used to. The Stormcloaks don't like buying from anyone that isn't a Nord. If I wasn't married to Ulfberth, I'd be out of business. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You look awful. Better not get me sick. You watch yourself out there. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Well met, kinsman.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Keep walking, Softgut. I'm more woman than you can handle. Let's not waste any time.
So this is the last person that will follow us that we have with us. Because the other one, well, she died from a dragon. Unless somehow, unless like your dead companions actually respawn where you find them. In that case, then she'll be up in the tower.
Vampire hunters or something. No foot.
Alright, time to go in the house. The kids in their room.
Hey, Pa! Welcome back. Hey, Pa! I got you something. I hope you like it.
A Scathcraw. Am I reading that right? A Scathcraw? Let me... Whoa. Cool. Alright, we should be good. So, in my time of playing this game, I never thought I'd have a conversation with a dragon without them trying to kill me. I haven't discovered that. The closest place we can go up is the Serpent Stone. I don't like that thing. I have a feeling if I activate it, or whatever you do with it, that a giant basilisk-like thing's gonna come out of the ground. So we're not gonna mess with that. A horse! I own you now. So hope I don't get you killed. There. Whoa! Whoa! This is insane. Well, that wasn't a fair fight. I was down and they just kept hurting me. That was not a fair fight. Plus, I didn't have a chance to heal. Those things, terrifying. Great. Can I at least go to the boat? Oh great, since I died, it now deems that I never discovered it. To get tougher creatures have larger souls which need larger soul gems to hold them. Oh, you're coming with me. Real quick save. So if I die to one of those freaking tiger things. Oh no, I need you. I'll ride this guy till I get... Wait. Which one do I want to go to? I think it was that one, wasn't it? Okay. No, I need you. I think it's actually that one because we have to go on that bridge. Oh. Up I hear wolves. There you are. Were you killing them or something? Well, there's a dragon nearby. Let's try to avoid it. Is he gonna leave us alone? Nope, he's backing. He's coming. Alright. Let's not use the fireball. Come on. We should try to move quick. Because I don't know what kind of dragon that is. If it's a normal one, we'll be fine. But if it's a blood dragon, crap. Hey, horse. Oh. Well, those guys do a nice bit of damage, don't they? We're almost there. Oh, Winterhold.
God might get nervous if a man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Well, there's a dragon nearby, so yeah. Let's go in here for a bit.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Are we running low on meat?
No.
All right, then.
Even Ranmir can only drink so much.
Let's just keep an eye on
Ranmir
the
beg a
supply.
drink from you yet?
Such a
That's
chore to
gold
be
wasted,
stocked.
friend. You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. Until next time.
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go. Have you seen the Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to visit the shrine. I'm not visiting it. No. Working on... No, I don't want. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Off to the college.
No lollygagging.
Best offense is a good defense. Am I right?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Alright. I'm not gonna breathe fire.
Shivers! So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
So, since I'm Dragonborn, and I showed that I know the voice.
No matter what, the college will endure.
Whoa. I really hope I can learn like some kind of ice magic.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Alright.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, The first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over.
All right, so
there, please, just opposite. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
we should try drinking Magica. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a minute because this one uses a lot of our Magica.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with...
Yeah, you guys can obviously see I'm terrible at this one. Because it takes 29 of my magic effort per second.
Please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sawthorn nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Are you serious?
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Skyrim
New
could
here
not
too,
be
eh?
more different from
It's good to see another Nord.
Magic.
I feared I'd be the only one.
Is the same, no matter where
Almost
you
doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races.
Jezargo will go wherever he can to learn more. You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jezargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jezargo. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo to become great.
All right, then.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Where is it about?
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Until next time. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Until next time. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
So what do I do now?
You need a book? You talk. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines
Lines usually take the reader's sight as a price. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time.
Oh my god.
I don't want to see you treating any of these. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
No. No. That's one.
Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine. Stand. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to... I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have.
Okay, this guy's
But
useless.
it's not much. All right, then. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Oh my god.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. And they call me a savage. At least I don't leave my trash lying around.
So we have to go find someone up north. Where, though? Ugh. Oh. Alright, so next episode we're going to continue on and try to find this person that wrote the book. We don't know if they're dead, we don't know if they're alive, that's bad. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, bye.